Let me add myself to the stream. There we go. It's always a new learning experience when I'm doing StreamYard. It never fails. So good morning. Welcome to Blue Moon live stream.
I guarantee this gonna be an epic live stream. Guarantee.
All right, we got the hillbilly music. Let's go.
Hey, paddle faster. I hear banjo music.
Shh. You want to join in? I have up to 6. And that is the link to join in at. If not, just join in chat. Hello. At coffee first. Don't let me do that cheap thing.
I think he's still having coffee.
He might be. So let me go to my Utter peanut butter sandwich cookie.
And you just said the magic word, peanut butter.
Yeah. Good morning. There we go. There's always a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. So I couldn't do the at with the StreamYard, but I just went to my other channel, the MacBean Farm, Trucking, and Wildlife, and do it. So, a couple things before I start. Maybe I can move that in. Kind of hard. Let me see. Can I get it a little bit closer? Oh, won't you stay? There we go. And I will leave observation for those who want to observe. So welcome. Last night was a big blue moon. Really bright. So I took a picture and tried to do a video, but you know, what you see with your eye and what shows up in the video, they be two different things. So today, we're ready to cook.
That's not cast iron.
No, it's not. So I don't always use cast iron. Sometimes if I'm going to be doing a lot of frying, I'll use, this is what I bought at Costco, the whole set. It's got a name on it. Sisulon. And our set we were using was literally 30 years old. Easily customize existing layouts and create your own with blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's cool. So anyway, thanks everybody for joining in. Make sure you get in chat. So before I start cooking, a couple things. Got my coffee. So as I say, coffee first. I got my veggies I got from the garden. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 14 jalapenos. 2 green peppers and a cucumber.
Not on a stick.
Not on a stick. That would be a pickle on a stick. Which, yes, was a cucumber in a prior life. I actually had a coworker. I said years ago, probably mean decades. I was amazed to find out that pickles were made from cucumbers. So make sure you are engaging in chat so we can have much fun. And there is much rejoicing. So let's talk about pop music. No, let's not do that. So I have some potatoes that I'm going to be cooking. I'll set those there. And green peppers. These are the older ones, so I'll set them there. And a jalapeno. That's what I'll be adding to when we start cooking, but we'll cook with what first?
Bacon!
Bacon.
Bacon, 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 bacon.
Is it that Oscar Mayer or Prairie Farms or Black Label bacon? No, it is not. It's bacon from the butcher. Ah, that's good. But wait, there's more. I wonder how good the picture is. Yeah, it should be good enough. So I've been looking at what type of videos pay me the best. And of course, but anytime you think you figure something out, YouTube changes it out. But lately, the short videos,
Hey,
ones that are about a minute and a half to 5 minutes, have been some pretty good money makers. So generally, I make like a 25 to 75 cents a day on a regular day.
well, that's some big money, boy. Don't spend it all in one place.
I know, but lately, I've been making more. I am going to go to cast iron. I don't think
I knew you would.
Man ain't big enough for the two of us. There's only one of me here, so I guess it's okay. But lately, I've been making $4, $5, $8, $9 a day. I don't know what changed. I don't know if people started watching the ads. If you watch an ad, I pay like maybe a penny. If you click on the ad and scroll around, I think maybe I get a dime or something. I don't know.
Speaking of making money, has Mrs. MacBean gone back to work, or?
Oh yeah, she's a teacher, so she gets paid regardless. Well, she teaches, unfortunately, in a private school, meaning that we don't make much money. Unfortunately. But I wonder if I can pin that comment. Can I pin that comment? Let me click on here. No, that's not what I want to do. Maybe I put a star on it. What's a star do? I don't know. Got a star. Did that do anything different?
Not that I noticed.
Ah, there we go. Look at that. You see that? Huh? What? See that? I was learning something.
Are you getting educated?
I'm getting educated. This could be dangerous. I can sit there and put your comments up there for all the world to see. And versus of them be able to see them off to the side anyway.
Well, I know you're a little bit far from the screen, so JJB Hugs says hello. Good, beautiful day, all.
Good morning, JJB. So watch. Hey, JB, I'm having such excitement over the ability to pop those comments up there. It's like I learned something new today. That is too funny. If you do want to join the chat, the links are there in chat. I'm sure there'd be a way for me to have it stream or whatever, but I haven't got that talented yet. So I'll have to wait.
Hey, you'll get there.
New layout. Don't want to do that. Banners. Can I do banners? What's a banner?
It's been a while since I messed around.
On the screen. Banners to summarize. Create a banner. Okay. Let's see if this works. Scroll across the bottom of the screen. Add banner. Is anything happening?
Not yet. You know, I forgot almost everything about StreamYard.
Show.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Well, look out.
I have a phone going off and I don't know where it is.
I was wondering what that was at. What was going on there?
That was my alarm.
Comments. All right, let's go back to comments. There we go. So the link is if you click on that JBG function, you can enter the video chat. You can pop in backstage. You can have video like I'm doing, or you can just have a logo like Ray's doing, and then I can add you into the chat if you'd like to join.
Yeah, come on up, JJB.
Hey, it isn't so. It's so. This is StreamYard. And that just reminded me, I probably did not make a change I need to make. Aha! I almost, Ray, missed out on 25 cents.
Uh-oh, don't do that.
Because I didn't, StreamYard doesn't turn the monetization on. Wow, that's a big word.
You need that half stick of bubble gum.
You need that, you know it. Remember when you buy bubble gum for a penny? The bazookas?
Now, just as a reminder, folks, you can always get yourself a nice MacBean coffee cup.
Sold on my daughter's Esty shop at Fallout_umbrella at Esty. All proceeds go to my daughter, which helps her raise my grandson.
Best damn coffee cup I've ever bought.
There we go. I appreciate it. So that's what the link's about. Got that scrolling. Also got it in chat. Just need to click on it. And you too can be. Oh, I MacBean Scotch Fitness. So before I start the bacon, I'm going to put what in the cast iron skillet first. What am I going to put in the cast iron skillet first? Bacon grease. Why, you ask? Well, thanks for not asking. I'll tell you why. It will help keep everything from sticking. And that's the one thing. Here we go. Let's read what JJB has got to say here. Oh, neato. If it wasn't running like a headless chicken in the morning, I would most definitely would. I know how that is. Just popped in for a quick hi. I appreciate that. And for the view count, and hit the thumbs up and all that good YouTube-y stuff. And I do appreciate that. For me to actually see what the view count is or any of those other things. Wow. A lot of people popped in and said, cool, got 7 thumbs up. That is awesome. Well, thank you for everybody that popped in. Make sure you join in chat and say hello to everybody. We'd appreciate it. This is an interactive, I like that for a big word, interactive live stream. So I did send some invites out. I hope they got them. A couple shout outs here real quick. Club 1776, one of my best supporters out there. Also, Michael at the Body Beatdown. He has formats similar to mine. He's younger, really strong, fun to listen to, pretty upbeat. And we're hoping him good luck with his purchase of a new house. He did sell his other one. AC Little Owl has got me to get on more natural supplements, and I really have felt the difference. I really have. It has made a difference. I breathe better. I have more energy. I'm better looking. Okay, I don't know, maybe not that, but Hey, it's my story and I'm sticking to it. So one of the things was turmeric and moringa, however you pronounce it. And this helps me breathe. I have not had to take any allergy medicine since forever. Other things I picked up is milk thistle for my liver, cayenne pepper for my stomach, iron for everything, but for blood, magnesium, calcium. And the new thing that I'm trying, Will from England, Great Britain, or whatever, told me about this, and he did ask me about it, and I just started with it. But so far, I think it's been having a positive effect. All right, I wouldn't quite say it's the fountain of youth, but some other useful things are getting better. So, the pumpkin, I seen it at Walmart for $1.98. I had to get it. All right, if you play Fallout 4, you get the reason why.
Well, yeah, it's a spitting image of you.
Ooh. Those be fighting words in my country. But we're not in my country. So, let's put in the bacon. Bacon. Lovely bacon. King of the wild frontier.
Hey, bacon makes the world go round.
I'm telling you, make my world go round. If it don't have bacon, I won't be making for breakfast. Most of the time. There are some exceptions. It's more of a guideline than a rule. Looking at all my goody stuff. And my new pretty water bottle. Blue glass. I just need to find me a red one. And look at all the questionable things that my wife has out there. So I got the bacon started. Now that I got the bacon started, next thing we cut up are potatoes. And I always wash them, even though I've washed them times before. Just in case something crawling on it. And it still had some dirt left over from when I dug it out of the ground. Now, before I dug those out, the wife had bought some potatoes, and to be honest with you, they're probably going to go up in the field. Because when I got fresh ones, well, that will be what I'm eating.
So here's a bit of trivia for you.
Okay.
Did the French invent French fries?
No. They did not. Al Gore invented French fries, along with the internet.
Well, we'll accept the first part of that answer. But no. Now the French used to serve kind of like French fries, but what it was the peelings that they would fry up, and that's what they would serve you. It was Americans, I believe, that actually made the French fry a lot thicker, and created what we call now French fries.
Right. But sometimes they're called American fries. So I took French in college when did you make all done? That's about it. And the teacher was remarking on how arrogant the French are.
See, I took French in high school, and I only learned two things. Parlez-vous français and how to French kiss.
There you go. Well, I don't think that was learned in French class.
That was not on the syllabus.
No. took Spanish in high school. I should have stuck with it. But it is what it is.
See, actually, I enjoyed taking Latin.
Learned some Latin because I was in a Catholic school. For grade school, junior high school, even took some college. Who knows? Oh, I hope breakfast is amazing. Before I go, what's everyone's thoughts on that teacher who knows nothing about the? Oh yeah, I seen it on TikTok. She's an idiot. I'm sorry, I don't usually like to call people names, but sometimes you just have to.
Oh,
I've seen that on TikTok. I don't like to be on TikTok very often because it's an angry place. People are very hateful there, cowardly. Not very nice.
well, the update with that is the school board backed down real fast.
Oh, it sure did. Because it got out in the public. It's amazing once the stuff gets out into the light. Remember, evil don't like light.
No,
Yeah? To me, it's evil. All right. Like I said, I can only be thankful my dad is not here to see this. Fighting in 2 wars. He would be really upset.
well, the other thing that kind of upsetted me about the whole issue is apparently that teacher, the person that is hired to teach our children, does not know her own American history.
No. She believes what she was told on TikTok. Christopher, good morning. The problem is these people that don't research or try to get their own opinion about anything. So here's a perfect example. Got that movie out, The Sound of Freedom. I have not seen it yet. I do probably want to go see it, but in the summer I'm very busy. But I'm on TikTok. This guy goes, well, that movie's a waste of time and I'll never watch it. That's okay. If you've never watched it, how do you know it's a waste of time? You know, well, I don't understand the question. I said, well, you're making an opinion on something you have no idea because you haven't been there. So you don't have an opinion. You have what people told you to think.
Yeah.
You were told to think this, and he is a good little boy on the plantation. You obeyed.
Well, here's
That's called the Democratic plantation. They don't need to change. They don't need barriers. They have buried your mind. And he goes, well, what do you think about it? I said, I can't tell you. I haven't watched it. I can only base on what I've heard. But I can't base it on what I've seen. William E., how we doing? Good morning. Because I haven't watched it. So I would be just as guilty as you to make an opinion on it on something I haven't watched. So I have no opinion on it right yet. I'm intrigued. I will go watch it. The wife wants to go watch it. It will happen. But until I watch it, I can't say anything about it. Good morning, Prepper Artist.
Well, again, I posted the StreamYard link if anybody wants to come up and join MacBean's panel.
Yep, you can do a live video, or you can do just a thumbnail like Ray has. And actually, the thumbnail probably makes it a little easier for the live stream.
You know, it's sad there, MacBean, is you don't know how true it is that people rely on Google and things like that for their information. Now, you know, I work for the state of Arizona.
Yeah.
And in our chats, I see people always telling others, well, I don't know if this is accurate, so let's go ahead and check Google.
Well, you can check Google. Google will take you to sites But you have to look at more than one site, and you have to look at a site that is not necessarily biased. So am I going to sit there and go to the New York Times for my information and believe it 100%? No.
Well, see,
If I'm going to go, but what I will go to is I will go to some studies. If it's something that needs to be on a study, I will go to some of the One American News or Newsbanks, that try to, not that they are, but try to be, well, here's the facts, make up your own mind. But the thing it is I've had people make statements within 10 seconds I disproved on Google because the information, what they said was so incorrect, and they're such haters. I said, well, here's a source that says what you just said is wrong.
right. And that's what brings me to my point is I'm used to, because the information that I'm dealing with is taxes and employment information. I go straight to the actual source. I go to the IRS website and research the information, or I pull up our statutes of laws here in Arizona to get the information.
Right.
And there's many times where I've seen people almost get disqualified, but I had to stop and say, hey, wait, according to the law, here's the law, and here's the link to the law.
Right.
This person actually may qualify because of this.
Right. And that's
But they were going to get denied just because of what Google said.
Right. Well, I don't go by what Google said. I use Google as a search engine. All right. It's not like Google, is this true? And Google says yes or no. That's not how you use Google. So, for example, I had those videos on half truths. Somebody popped in there and said, you don't need to eat protein because the liver produces all the protein your body needs. So, you Google, does the liver produce protein your body needs? Yes, it does. Okay. Let's go down a level. How does it make these proteins? Makes them by combining amino acids. Great. Where does it get the amino acids from? From the protein that you eat. So here are the guy who's supposed to be in fitness. Put this out on a Facebook group, a fitness group, and he's like, and he disabled comments because he said there is no discussion on this. Well, there is always discussion. Science is discussion. When people say trust the science and you can't dispute it, that's a false statement. Science has always been disputed, always. I said, well, you didn't go to the rest of the story. It was true that the liver makes the proteins, but you need to eat those proteins first. And it breaks it down and recombines it to what your body needs. Then this same person says you don't need to eat breakfast because about an hour or so before you wake up, the liver releases glucose and other things into your bloodstream to help you wake up. That is true. Okay, here's the problem. The reason it does that, because back in the old days, you had to get up and have energy so you could go get food. It's like the level of, or the lack of, what do the facts really mean in today's world is astounding. Okay. So it's not like you don't need breakfast. It was to give you energy to harvest the grain or chase down whatever it needed to do. That's what you need to do. There's the star of the show. Hi from the baby. Well, hi, baby. I won't use his name, but hi, baby. So I have my daughter on the chat line. And remember, if you want to get t-shirts or coffee mugs, go to her link at Fallout Umbrella. And Shane, if you want to put that link on the comments, I'll do it as a banner or something. Learn all sorts of cool things because I'm on StreamYard. And then say hi to that grandson of mine. He's got to be walking awful soon because he's climbing and strutting around. I'm thinking any minute now. Mm.
Soon that baby will be outlifting you.
Mm. So my son visited last week, and when he was done, he says, "I'm gonna start working out again." I look good. And he's big like me. And I said, "You should make you feel better." But it's pretty bad when your dad has a better physique. Takes time and effort. But we did have a little contest who could throw the discus the furthest. And I'm proud to say I lost. Well, he sent that sucker about 150 feet to my standing position. I was like, damn. But he is younger, he can spin around, he can reach back further and spin faster. So I got to give him that. He takes a few steps. All right. Yeah, it's going to be happening. Yeah, it's going to be happening. So make sure you hit the thumbs up and all that good YouTube stuff. Oh, yeah. I appreciate it, everybody. So the StreamYard, you can join in if you want to with either a video or just a thumbnail. So, Jane, if you did that, I can say hi to Hutch, but if you don't want him on the YouTube, I do understand. So I was going about, I've been kind of profitable lately, with YouTube. Instead of making like 25 or 50 cents a day, I'm making dollars. And I don't know why. I don't know what's changed. And I don't know how long it's going to last. Because generally it doesn't. It's like YouTube giveth, and YouTube taketh back away. But lately, the last couple of days, I've been making like 8, 10, 13 bucks a day. Say on ads, so somebody's watching ads. And whoever you are, thank you. I appreciate it. And I think if you click on it and kind of scroll around the ad and that, I think I make, like, instead of a penny, I think I make a nickel. I don't know what I make. But anyway, we got the bacon cooking. I do have things in the background. I seen this at Walmart. I had to get it. I see these in my game Fallout 4 all the time. I said, I got to have this. Oh, for those of you that are in the path of the hurricane, I hope you're safe. I hope that it misses you for the most part. Can't miss everybody. But it brought a good thing to bring on. This is a hurricane relief kit. So 72-hour emergency food supply. Just add water. And 32 servings. So that means there's maybe 10.
Well, I'm no geology expert or anything, but I don't think you get very many hurricanes there where you're at, do you?
No, we do get tornadoes. We are in Tornado Alley. And they are far more destructive in the area they hit than hurricanes. They just don't hit a very big area. So I guess we're lucky in that regard, kind of. Now I have had two come very close to the house when I was a kid. The story is a neighbor had to go out and grab my older brother because he was hanging out of the garbage can and his feet were in the air. I don't know how true it is, but that could have been one of those stories to tell the younger siblings so you didn't go out to watch a tornado. But it passed one year to the south side of our workshop and took out the neighbor's garage. And we helped them rebuild that garage. And next year it came to the north side and took out the neighbor's garage. So, longest time we had a really clear path, no trees or anything, from the workshop to the neighbor's garage. And then we had a few out here, but nothing within 5 miles. So, but they can be very destructive. But I did live in Florida for 3 years, and I went through about 3 different hurricanes. I'd always go inland, because they weaken greatly once you get to Central Florida. That Cat 3 becomes a 1. And honestly, Cat 1 is it's what we call here a thunderstorm. We get 60 to 80 miles an hour gusts here in our thunderstorms. But once again, the hurricane just covers such a whole huge area, so I hope everybody's safe. But I picked those up because I was on, I think it was either Alaska Prepper or Prepper Nation. And the guy goes, hey, Walgreens got them for $15. So I went and picked up a few. They're good for 25 years. We have crunchy granola. We have chicken and rice. We have a pasta thing, another pasta thing. How's it taste? I don't know. At least I'm going to do a chat on it. Not today, though, because I have bacon. Bacon makes everything go round.
Well, the thing that I don't like about those things is the fact that they don't offer any meat protein.
No, they don't, because they can't. Think about it.
Well, they could. It's just not.
It's very difficult to have meat last that long.
Well, freeze-dried meat will last, and they could add it, but it's cost prohibitive to them because they won't make as much profit.
Well, it could be that too. Come on, if you're right, Rabbit. Come on. So now, you put the taters in there. Taters, precious. Slice them up, put them in a stew. Then I use my double secret spices.
Oh, what are the secrets?
The specialty looks like sea salt and black pepper. But that's just a vicious rumor.
Secret. John's got a secret.
So, I was supposed to pick up more pepper yesterday, and I forgot. So now I'm going to slice up green pepper, add into two later, because they cook much faster. Right now, the garden is in full production. It's growing faster than I can possibly eat it. So, people at work benefit. Because I just bring them in. Here you go. And they have a few that they look forward to it. Got one gentleman, he just loves the cucumbers. So, probably don't need both of them. I tend to cook more than what I need. Got the jalapeno. Remember to wash your hands after doing this. I did one time. And, oh man, rub eyes. It was not a good experience.
Well, see, and that's just the way to do it. I mean, you get eggs from your neighbor. Other people get some produce from you.
Yep.
Everyone's kind of looking out for everybody.
That's the way it works out around here. Which is a perfect entrance into this book. So I got this book here. It's called Wicked. And it's by John Davis, also known as Prepper Nation. Look how thick those walls are. This baby is going to have some heat. It's going to light me up. I just know it. And it has to do with kind of that you should have ought to been prepared scenario. If you are interested in those types of books, One of them I would recommend would be the Going Home series by A. American. It consists of 10 books, but really the first two are the most informative. But the books got so popular that its fans wanted more. So we want more. More. They did 10 of them. I have read all 10. But I always recommend read the first two. What I like about it is it's a realistic scenario. Everything he talks about is out there right now. I'm wash my hands. So, I'm not a sponsor, but those would be the books I would recommend. So, you go to Amazon, you get Wicked by John Davis. About, 20% in. I'm already hooked. It's one of those ones that get you hooked really quick. And then the Going Home series, another one. It gets you right into the meat of things. Get you right into the bacon right away. So once again, I'd like to thank everybody. And if you want to join in, you just need to click the link. And you can also hop in chat. That's right. I was even going to send something out to Michael. And I got so busy I forgot. Which kinds of happens. These things happen. Let me see. Reminder, your bill is ready. Oh boy. And I got rid of some foam. A lot cheaper. And then that was out a little bit later. So let's go here. Let's go there. Let's go. There we go.
Yeah, I wished YouTube would send out a notice to let you know that your memberships are coming up due. I got to renew my membership Thursday,
Yeah.
and
It's supposed. It should do it a lot. It should come in your email. You
No.
should be in your email that you signed up with.
I may have marked it as spam, so.
That would be why.
So Thursday, when I renew my membership, I will be gifting out some memberships. So make sure to show up for that to see if you get a gift.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. He takes a few steps. Yep. He's going to be walking. He's going to be walking real soon. Real soon, Clark. Real soon. So there's the link. If you want to join in. So I keep stirring the taters. The whole idea is to get the bacon grease to cover all the sides. Then if the bacon itself didn't provide enough grease, I can go right here. And I can add to it. A lot of times when I'm making BLTs and that, I'm going to have far more bacon grease than I could possibly eat. So the channel's doing really well, which I'm happy about. Hopefully that'll continue. But you never know with YouTube. Like I said, it gives and takes rather quickly. They're probably already looking. Why is he making money? Let's find a way to take that money from him. You never know. Could be. I'm sure they, out of all the millions of people on YouTube, they're picking on me, just me.
And that's the 3-letter agency up in DC in the swamp.
So, give you an idea how bountiful the garden has been. My mama bought sweet corn. You can always tell what she had. So this is water.
Now, did you weigh up your taters when you harvested them and find
No.
out how much you?
No, don't worry about it. But here's a toolkit I got. So I can finally put this on my YouTube controller that my daughter Shayna bought me a long time ago. I finally bought the toolkit so I can put that on. There was much rejoicing. Yay! There's other things on the table I haven't pointed out, but maybe you might take notice of.
Oh, I've taken notice of.
Just don't say anything.
Oh,
It's a secret. So I sent a notice out to Michael to buy the beat down. I said, come on down. You can be the next contestant on Baking and Serve. If that's actually a contestant, I don't know. So potatoes take the longest to cook. Got the book, got the pumpkin, got the hurricane kit, got the fresh veggies, got the toolkit, got the water, got the vitamins. Life is good. I do appreciate everybody's support on the channel. Appreciate all the thumbs up. Those that you go to my longer videos and click on the ads, I really appreciate. Oh yeah, go back to my shout outs. So John at Prepper Nation, obviously. I like his content. And he writes good books. I would recommend Wicked. A Zombie Tale. Woo! And Alaska Prepper, Rudy. He's got great content. I'd recommend him. He does a lot of research. Comes up with a lot of different thoughts, which I think is a good thing. Always be thinking. Thinking, not drinking. So getting back to the subject of people posting stuff and not really giving the true story of it. A couple of days ago, it was on a couple of sites I watched, saying that the government is going to restrict you to 2 beers. And everybody's getting up in arms. How are they going to enforce that? Yada, 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 yada. So I went and researched it. Yes, I used Google. I went to 3 or 4 sites. That's not what they said. They said they're going to change the recommendation. Recommendation that 1 or 2 drinks a day was healthy for you. Now it's going to be no more than 2 a week. That was their. Yeah, I just let them play, in another window, pop in there, scroll up and down for a minute or two, and then go back to it. And later on, just close the window. That always helps. But the thing of it is it's not what they said. They said, well, Canada, you're only allowed to drink 2 beers a week. No, that's not true. They got Molson Brewing Company up there, Labatt's and things like that. They lose their donors. They're saying that unhealthy-looking person who's in charge of their health department is telling you that's their recommendation. So have you ever seen that picture out there of who's telling you what's bad for you? You'd be thinking, wow. Let me see. I'll try to do something else here. So let me get to images. And there's one out there, but I probably won't find it now because I want to find it. Okay. Department of Health person, USA. Okay, I don't know if I can show that one. And if you Google it, you'll know why. And I wonder how I can share this. There's a way I can share this.
Yes, it's called share screen
Where is that at?
on the bottom.
Mute, stop cam, setting, present, invite, leave
Yep,
studio.
present.
Present?
Yep.
Share screen. Yeah. Share screen. Okay. So is that shared or no? Can you see it?
Yep.
That is the Department of Health person for Germany. Do you think that's the person you want to be taking advice from? Not even going to show the one for the United States because it's even more ridiculous. I'll let everybody else do that. All right. There's 4 others out there that are just, I'd have 2 Guinnesses. Yes, I would too. Guinness, the nectar of the gods. Absolutely. How you doing, buddy? Drew, how you doing? Howdy.
I'm just saying, once you start making your own beer and your own wine, the commercial stuff just doesn't, taste right.
It doesn't, but Guinness will do it. Okay, so here's Britain's. Don't show this again. So remember when they put Arnold Schwarzenegger in charge of the Department of Health and Fitness? Kind of made sense, didn't it?
Well, I think he's a little bit on the extreme side, but
it made sense.
Yeah, it makes better sense than some people that they appoint.
I'll let everybody else Google USA on their own and draw their own conclusions, so I don't get in trouble. Once you do it, you'll know it. You'll see why. So the potatoes are now getting nice and crispy. So cooking them this way is kind of a cross in between hash and American fries. But potatoes bring a lot of vitamin D, potassium, iron, some of those trace elements that you need. And everybody, thanks for the thumbs up. I do appreciate it. Thanks for hopping in the chat. Appreciate that too. I don't know, Jacob. That's such a chaotic thing. Once again, I think it's going to kind of come to they've been coming at him left and right. They're making an example. Here's what happens when you don't play the game. That's my opinion. When you don't play the game, when you don't follow our rules, we are going to make life hell for you. So we'll see who gets nominated. Problem is, you just really don't have good choices. I don't know why that is.
And William, I don't do YouTube videos anymore. I'll join certain panels and support others like John here, but I'm not in no hurry to get back into the YouTube thing.
And I'll be honest with you, it's not doing it for the money. Right now, I could work 2 hours overtime a month and make more money. So, and I do work overtime. I worked, the last week I took off because I had my son visiting, but the weekend before that I worked both Saturday and Sunday. We had a breakdown during the week and they needed to run, so I did it. You know, I get paid for it. Time and a half on Saturday, double time on Sunday. This weekend I'm taking Saturday off, and I'm working Sunday, double time. And I'm working Monday, double time plus 8 hours pay. So that's pretty good. All right, let's put the peppers in here. So the peppers don't add really a lot of calories, but what they do add is a lot of vital nutrients. You know, like vitamins. Vitamins have no calories, but vitamins are needed for everything. Minerals have no calories, but they are needed for everything in your body. So they are called essential. They're called essential for a reason. It's essential that you have them. Woo! Well, I tell you, when those jalapenos first hit the heat, they kind of pop up there and say, howdy. So because I can move this, I'll give you an idea what it looks like in the pan. Go to the with the greatest of ease, the daring young man on the flying trapeze. Well, that's looking good in the neighborhood.
That looks a whole lot better than what my breakfast is.
Speaking of the neighborhood, I don't have any neighbors. And there we go. Get back lined up. And afternoon. Thanks. There we go. So on the political scene, who knows? They just some of it thinks a game. Keep us all confused, dazed and confused. Like Led Zeppelin. Oh boy, 18 pack 2 days ago.
You're a rich man.
Oh, they're not expensive anymore. They were up to $6.50 a dozen. Now you get this for $2, 18 pack. You get a dozen for about $1.50. So they've come down a lot more respectable. So remember, you can join in. Just clicking that link. You can video, or you can just put you put a logo on there, or even a blank screen. It'll just kind of just put a circle there for you, in case that you're not quite as good looking as me. Although I do set the bar pretty low. But as I always say, always remember, never forget. Now let's break up the bacon in there. Bacon adds needed fats. You need fats. The vegetables need vitamins and minerals and carbohydrates. They are the better form of carbohydrates, as we covered before.
Well, William, we kind of stay away from too much political.
Right. Yeah, we try. I think that's what the channel's about. There's so many channels on that. Really don't need. So anything goes here. It's just some questions I may not answer. Or I'll just say that's not what this channel's about. So sometimes when they really go off to the right or to the left or deep end, then we say that's not what we're about. Everybody has a right to their opinion. I don't care who you vote for, as long as you vote. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. I'm not a celebrity who's trying to pretend that I know anything more than you do. I wouldn't let anybody else tell you who to vote. I do my research, and I try to find out what height am I? 6'4". 6'4". 3.5, whatever.
Damn, you a big boy.
Ta-da-ta-da. Yep, I am the biggest of my siblings. I have brothers 5'8", another one's 5'10". I got two sisters under 5 foot tall. And another sister, I think about 5'1". They're my half sisters, only about this tall. Ching. They hate that joke, by the way. Of course, I use it all the time. It's funny, man. It's funny. So now that I got that going, it's time to add some eggs in there. The eggs are incredible edible egg.
I guarantee.
They are 6 grams of protein, unless they're jumbos. If they're jumbos, then they're 8. And about 100 to 120 calories. And they contain all 20, y'all, of the nutrients, amino acids that are required by your body. It is actually one of the very few sources of all 20 amino acids. That's just amazing, I know. This time I'm not going to stir them up, I'm just going to flip them over. I try something a little different. And now for something a little different. Something completely different. The larch. The phone went ding. You can get everything you want. Allison's Restaurant. All right, no new messages. So, veggies, cucumbers, peppers, jalapenos, potatoes, tomatoes. So I'm going to let them get a little bit redder. And tomorrow, or if not tomorrow, maybe on, look at that one. That's a red one. A red jalapeno. I will,
With all those jalapenos you got, time to start making some cowboy candy.
yeah, I still have the stuff I canned up from last year. Well, not all of it, but good Sketchman jeans. Yep, you know it. Thank you, nobody. Appreciate it. There we go. So I don't think I'm going to be canning up anything today or this year, because I still have my canned tomatoes from last year. I still have my pickles, my salsa, my stuff I put together, and oh my God, look out! I had even hotter peppers last year. Now,
Oh boy!
I didn't eat too many of them because jalapenos are about my limit. You know, man's got to know his limitations. Woo, 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 woo. We're not doing too much. I might get copyrighted from Glasgow. All righty. Awesome. My family immigrated a couple generations ago, I think from the Loch Ness area. So they rode Nessie all the way to New York Harbor. No, just kidding. But put it right back. I do have my family shield. So here's the family crust.
Nice.
So you got the cat, the wild cat. The saying on it, which doesn't show here, is touch not the cat but the lard. So basically mean this cat has claws. That hand, legend is that two clans were racing for the same island, and the first one that would touch land would claim it. So they were a little behind, so the man cut his hand off and threw it ashore, thus claiming the island of Skye. So it's a good story. I don't know if it's true. And of course, it's a Scottish
Toothpick.
household without its letter opener. Scottish Claymore. My son had made for me. One of my favorite movies. There can be only one. Which they should have listened to. Highlander 2 and 3. Well, that good, y'all. All right, now I'm going to flip the eggs over. So what I'm doing, I'm kind of making these eggs like over easy instead of scrambled for the most part. They are going to break. So kind of put a little bit different texture into it. You be civilized here. Later today, about 10:24, I really probably really need to go to the store.
Sorry, I had to go feed the dog.
There we go. From the East Coast. Oh, cool. Now I'll have to pull up the map of Scotland and check those areas out. But welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining in. We're about fitness and nutrition and just all around health, well-being. Fitness is body health and body health is mental health. All right, one more flip. I think we're going to be ready to soy dinner, lunch, breakfast, whatever you want to call it. I was thinking, man, I'm going to sleep in today. I am going to sleep till like 9:30, 10 o'clock. I was up at 7. I was like, well, I guess I better just get my butt moving. So here I am. Glad I did. You know, when I do sleep late, then I don't have that, 5 or 6 hours of playtime before I go to work. I really feel my day was just work and sleep. And that can get you kind of depressed. So, otherwise, I do a lot of informations. So here's probably a good one to share. Because when I got like extra things to do, I research. Sometimes it's just to remind me why I eat healthy. And when I do eat healthy, I feel better. When I eat junk food, I'm on the road, we stop at McDonald's or Burger King or even Arby's. Arby's probably not as bad. That's probably why I usually try to go there. At least their food is not as processed, but it's one of those things I eat and I feel worse. Oh man, having fun. I'm learning all sorts of cool stuff. Sharing screens and all that stuff. I'm sure glad bacon is channel approved. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's healthier for you to cook in bacon grease than it is in seed oil. That's not just my opinion. It's actually got information to back that up on. And mana, yeah. Gift to the gods. So I'm gonna let that cool down a little bit before I start eating. But it looks good. I'll put cucumber back in the refrigerator. I was gonna cut more in there, but we haven't ate these yet. I'm probably gonna do a new batch after this. I don't know what the hell some of this stuff is. When my son visited, he drinks other stuff. Our fresh wine. Woo! Actually smells pretty good. That was actually pretty tasty. Now, let's see what's inside it. It said Everfresh. Ingredients. Water, high fructose corn syrup. Terrible for me. Lemon and lime juice blend concentrate. So at least there's some lemon and lime in it. But the sugar comes from high fructose corn syrup, which is the worst corn syrup for you. Enjoy your breakfast. I'm off to prepare my dinner. Yep, a little bit later. About 6 hours, something like that. Thanks for popping in. I do appreciate it. Everybody, thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate that also. Consider becoming a member. Members do get benefits. They can email me at scottishfitness@gmail.com for direct nutrition and exercise support. And with that, I say adieu, because I got things to do. Everybody have a wonderful day.